So I'm at the airport again, and this time we are gonna go to Paris. So I actually landed, I actually made it, and it's like 30 degrees. Thank fuck. Get me out of winter and into the summer. I'm walking to my hostel now, and it's just so nice already. I can't believe I'm here right now. I think I need to like ground. This is beautiful. I can't believe this is me right now. It is so warm, but I am actually on my way to go and find this street that's called Rue de la Patrimoine. I just absolutely like fucked that up, but it's a street where there's like loads and loads of bookshops, and you know, I would really like to read a book that's based in Paris. I don't want a romance, I don't really care for that, but like just a short, lovely book about Paris and life in Paris. So I'm on my way there. So it turns out that street was not full of bookshops as I thought. However, I'm walking past loads right now, which is really interesting. But I did find a couple of books. One was Descartes. I've never read any of his things before. Look at this. How divine. And then the second one was it's actually a book, exactly the vibe that I wanted, but it's based in Finland, which, I mean, it's not a bad thing. I think all the books that are based in Paris are just romances, but this book is it's called The Summer Book, and it's about a granddaughter and her grandmother, and just their, oh my god, look at that. And their relationship and how they like start, you know, learning about each other more and more and developing their relationship. I like that. I like that a lot. Oh my god, it's the Louvre. Oh my god. It's the fucking Louvre. This is very exciting. I mean, yes, and where is it? Oh, hey! This is so pretty. That's right, my hair is pink. Oh my god, the ankle of the polar bear. Get into that. Where are the tourists? On the beach trail. And there's something behind us. So, we made it to the Eiffel Tower. Yes! Oh my gosh. I'm in Paris. What? What is happening? Look at that. I can't believe I'm in Paris.
Hello.
I can't believe I was meant to be in Bali 1 month ago and now I'm in Paris. That is a blessing. I really made it. Oh, I'm just eating a pain au chocolat with the Eiffel Tower. Oh my god. Oh my god, that's so good. So it is my final day here and I've just been thinking it's been so long since I've traveled like this and stayed in a hostel and just experienced a new culture. And you know what fascinates me about travel is, here's what I wrote in my journal. This was when I was in my dorm bed. Oh, this little birdie has just come up. Oh my god. It's coming so close. Oh my god. Oh my god, it was just behind me. That is... I just feel like when you travel, you open up to more experiences like that. And I try to live in that way when I'm at home as well, but there's just something about when you travel. So I wrote, this is travel. Is peacefully existing in another place and another time, unfamiliar to your own. It's reading your book in your dorm bed with the nightlight while your stomach makes bubbling sounds as it digests your dinner. It's walking alongside a canal in moonlight with a familiar, unfamiliar person and laughing to the point of tears. It's being open to existing in a different reality that's almost not so different at all, in the best ways. You will always have food and you will always have shelter, and the rest is unwritten, a beautiful mystery. Because when I arrived here, I was just like, oh wow, like, you know, I go to Madrid quite often because my best friend lives there, but I don't necessarily get that experience of feeling like a tourist necessarily. But a lot of the countries in Europe, in terms of like lifestyle, are quite similar. And so, you know, I was walking around and I was like, wow, this is really similar to Spain. But equally, then you walk around and you listen to the language and how passionate people are when they speak, and the different foods and everyone's excitement about just being in this place. And then we saw the Eiffel Tower and the Louvre, and it feels like surreal. Sometimes I feel that I felt the same way when I went to New York, and when I went to Times Square, I was just like, oh wow, like this is much smaller than I expected, because you see we see so many pictures of these things, and when you see them in person, it's really strange. It's a really strange, familiar feeling. But I was just like, wow, that's really the Eiffel Tower. I'm really here. And then you get used to it, and then you're just like, oh, cool. But to me, what travel is not just seeing these incredible monuments, but it's about the people and learning about people's lives and learning about people's cultures and what they've gone through. And I just love that part of travel. And I hope you can hear me because it's quite windy. But yeah, just being in a reality that's unfamiliar to your own, and you just instantly start thinking in a new way. You're a little bit more open, you're a little bit more adventurous, you're a little bit more excited, you're a little bit more curious. And if you've never traveled like this before, I highly recommend it. And when you first start, it's quite nerve-wracking. And at 27, checking into a hostel and speaking to people, and I just noticed how much more comfortable I am now than I was when I first started doing this. And I feel like it's almost easier to connect with people because I am just so comfortable in myself and so natural that if someone isn't going to get along with me, then we won't end up spending time together. And if someone is going to get along with me, then we'll end up spending time together. And it's just fascinating. And I can't wait to do this more around Europe and around the UK. So within the next few months, like, you'll see many videos of me around the UK as well, because this is something I've wanted to do for a long time. I'm from the UK, and you know, they say you never explore your backyard, but the UK is beautiful. People come from miles and miles away to explore the UK. So I really want to do that, and I really want to explore more of Europe. Like, I've barely scratched the surface, and this at 27 is the first time I've come to France, which is insane. But yeah, I'm really just having the most beautiful and peaceful time. And let me tell you something crazy. So I don't think I've vlogged very well being on this trip. I think that's something that I definitely need to practice. But a couple of days ago, basically before I arrived here, I was just like, I would love a little like short fiction about a life in Paris, like an adventure in Paris or something, but all of them are romances, and it's really not what I want. But you know, Paris is the city of romance. Anyway, I went into this little bookshop. I didn't find that specific book that I was looking for, that I had imagined up, that was based in Paris. But as I was at the checkout, I turned around and I saw this book with the most beautiful cover and just the most beautiful name, The Summer Book. And it's about, so let me read the blurb, and I just loved it, like every minute of it so far, and it's just been the exact kind of book that I was looking for. It's almost like, it's just like, one of my favorite books is Ernest Hemingway's, sorry, I need to rub my nose. Ernest Hemingway's The Old Man and the Sea. And it's just because it's just so, this old man out at sea, talking to himself in his thoughts, and it's just so peaceful. Like, I imagine I'm just like on this boat with him and just on this journey as he just grows and learns, and it's just so sweet. So this book is about a grandmother and her granddaughter. And you know what's so crazy? I don't know if I mentioned this in the clip earlier, but after I bought this book, I was just like, how sweet, a grandmother and her granddaughter, like, you know, on this kind of exploration of each other. Oh my god, the birds again. So sweet. I got the book, I went back to the hostel, and in the beds next to me, a grandmother and her granddaughter were traveling together in Paris. In a hostel, a grandmother and her granddaughter. And I was just like, ah, and the grandmother couldn't even speak English, and she was just the sweetest, and she offered me a slice of Domino's pizza, and the young girl was just like translating for her grandma when she was communicating to us, and they were just like so comfortable with one another. It wasn't like, you know, when you're quite young and you go out with your grandparents or whatever and you're a little bit embarrassed and just like, oh grandma, don't do that. But she was just like, they were just existing with one another, like in love. And I just thought it was so funny, and I didn't notice until I picked up my book later. I was like, wait a minute, I just got a book that is basically this kind of adventuring. I didn't get a chance to speak to them much, and then they checked out, but it was just a really beautiful synchronicity. So, an elderly artist and a 6-year-old granddaughter, while away a summer together on a tiny island in the Gulf of Finland. And this is the thing, so it's actually based in Finland, and now I know I'm about to book a flight to Finland to just be like, I'm gonna go to Finland and reread this book. Gradually, the two learn to adjust to each other's fears, whims, and yearnings for independence, and a fierce yet understated love emerges, one that encompasses not only the summer inhabitants, but the island itself, with its mossy rocks, windswept firs, and unpredictable seas. It's a profoundly life-affirming story. It's just beautiful, and it's so funny. Like, it's so, like, their relationship is so sweet, and it's just really just such a sweet little adventuring within their little island, and within their relationships with each other and anyone who kind of visits. But yeah, look at this, look at it. Is it not just the most gorgeous thing? So that's where I'm at. I'm journeying through this. I love life books, and I don't read fiction very often at all. So when I do, I want it to really be like this journeying within, because that's just my existence, and I love to journey within, and I love to learn like scientific things about the human existence, and I also love to learn the spiritual knowledge. This couple is walking across the bridge with this. They're just like walking across with this big piece of furniture. I'll give you a little look around actually. Isn't that pretty? So yeah, I love learning about like spiritual teachings and stuff like that. So when I read a fiction, I love it to be the same kind of vibe, like The Alchemist and stuff like that. And the summer book just really feels like one of those journeys. But yeah, so today I'm gonna go back to the hostel and get the €7 breakfast. Wet. And then I have made like the most amazing friend here, and we're gonna go to the Louvre and see the Mona Lisa, and then also pay just as much attention to the painting that lies opposite Mona, because I think it would deserve just as much attention. And then we are going for a river cruise on the Siene. We got this sick deal, £34. I will put the link in the bio, because if you do come to Paris, I think it's definitely worth being like, I went on the Siene, bro. Anyway, yeah, I'll see you later. The little birds, toot toot. They're so like not afraid here. This is what I need my life to be forever, 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 ever, forever, ever, forever, ever. Okay, so the wildest thing just happened. I just bumped into Cara and Nate from YouTube, who I fucking love, and I'm literally shaking because I love them so much. And I will put a picture of us here. Wow. I feel like if I saw Beyonce, I wouldn't be that excited. I didn't think me coming to the Louvre would be outshone by anything, but genuinely meeting Cara and Nate is just wild, wild. What the fuck? I think what's funny about the Mona Lisa vibe is that there is that tiny picture and that many people around it, and then in front there is this huge, huge picture, but everyone's there. Oh my god, look at that, that's insane. So I came for the cake, but apparently it's finished.
We are on a boat cruise.
Your seat, but only inside the boat. On the upper deck, smartphone height. Toilets will be closed 10 minutes before the end of the cruise. The cabin introduces you a special food.
It's time. This needs to be my life 24/7. It is the last night in Paris. I go very early tomorrow, and we just had the best day ever. And honestly, the highlight of my life right now is the fact that I met Cara and Nate, and I have not been shutting the fuck up about it. I can't believe it. Everything happens for a reason. They have inspired me, and I'm ready to pack up my shit and hit the road. I'm ready to hit the road, Jack. Hey. I fly out very early tomorrow, so I'm gonna hit the sack and hope for a wonderful day of travel. Good night. Check out time. Good morning. I didn't think in my whole entire life that I would be okay with waking up at ungodly o'clock, but it's so nice out. Like, literally, look at me. I'm in a dress. Very early in the morning. It's 5:40, and I'm just so happy. Okay, so annoyingly that train station wasn't letting me click on the machine to get a card, but luckily I have been getting the metro around, and so I know that there's a metro stop that takes me exactly where I need to go, not far from here, but for some strange reason it's not coming up on the thing, so I still have 2 hours. And basically, the journey that I'm taking right now takes 2 hours to get me to the airport, and then that will get me there about 2 hours before. But I'm already checked in. Oh my god, and I can see the moon so bright, and it just shows me that, you know what, like, it's all good. It's all good. Like, full moon, blue sky. I mean, it's not full now, but it was at once. So yes, I'll see you shortly. There it is. In my life, those machines are so weird. Well, this is very confusing. Thank fuck that I was actually making it to the right place. Oh my god. I think this is a line for security, but this is just insane. So that was really reassuring. We're all gonna make it on our flights. The queue's huge, but they're being really great. So yay! Nothing nothing to worry about. Although I did rush past the shops and decided not to get a sandwich because I was worried, but hopefully I can get one. Maybe on the other side of security, but it's a really tiny airport, so we'll see. But so they like are getting us. Oh, they're just like picking people flight by flight. So Edinburgh just got called. This is probably one of the smallest airports I've ever flown from, where there's literally 2 terminals that are next to each other, and the airplanes are just right there, and the security is right there. So I mean, the flight is definitely delayed because it was meant to depart at 9:40 and it's now 9:43 and no one is on the plane yet. But oh my god, I was literally one of the last people. I can't believe they had to call my name, but through no fault of my own, just security. Right in there, say what? Touchdown in Edinburgh, and now it all looks so cute. I'm excited just for the next chapter of my journey now. I still can't believe I met Cara and Nate. Like, I'm still freaking out about it. It's inspired me so much. It has given me faith. Exit, no waiting. Customs not declared. This is so weird. Oh my god, I haven't been to this bit since I went to board my Bali flight and they told me I couldn't. Oh my god, that's actually insane. I need some water, but I don't want to buy a plastic bottle. Wow, that's mad. And this whole journey has just been something life-changing, 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 life-changing. Would you look at that? It's actually warm in Edinburgh for once. Of course. It is bloody beautiful that you can see the mountains from here. So nice.
And then I just said there's got to be another way. So demystify the process. I don't care what you want. I don't care if it's a trip somewhere or a new life or a new car or whatever. People who do this, what do you think they feel when they see that first synchronicity? You think they're going to be like, oh, I don't want to meditate tomorrow. I'm going to do this. Are you kidding? The synchronicity happens and the energy, the surprise wakes the person up and they go, whatever I'm doing inside of me is producing some effect outside of me. I better pay attention to what I'm doing and keep doing it.
I almost forgot to end this vlog. I'm back home and I'm about to take a nap and just had the best time. Just had the best time. And this is my view right now. But yeah, so thank you guys for watching. If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below if you've been to Paris, if you've ever bumped into Cara and Nate, and yeah, subscribe for more. There are many more travel videos coming very soon.